Hi there guys, how's it going? My name is Spy, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than the usual Minecraft stuff. I say usual as if I upload very often, but today we're going to be playing the city builder Banished. This game is like more based around survival. It's kind of medieval, but sorta not really, because actually what we're playing is the Colonial Charter mod by I think Black Liquid Software is the guys who make that. Really good group of guys. They do a lot of quality mod content, especially for this game, so it doesn't really get updated anymore. But what Colonial Charter is as the name implies, it adds a lot of content that is reminiscent of like colonial, mainly like colonial America, like British colonies here. So it adds a lot more layers to the game. Adds a lot more tech trees, a lot more occupations to explore. So we're going to be doing that. I have a little bit of experience with this game, but I'm a bit rusty, so we're going to see how things go here. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first things we're going to want to pull up are our menus that we need to have a look at while we play. So we have the, right here we have our profession list, which is to show you how many occupations that Colonial Charter adds. This professions list is thick. We have everything from, like, of course, the regular laborers and builders of the game, down to new stuff that's added, like shipwright. We have stuff like roper, which goes with that, and sail. I mean, all of those things, like a really long line of occupations. We have stuff like curers, distillers. So I don't think those are in the base game. I think those are added from Colonial Charter. So it adds a lot more alcohol, occupation trees, and things like that. So just a ton of stuff. So yes, we have a professions window, and then we have our town information window as is right now, until we get the town center, the town hall. So basically what this has is it has a short list of our supplies, kind of like a relatively vague list. It's got the average health, average happiness, it's got the temperature, and then it has our citizens list right here. So that's adults, students, and children, yes. And then lastly, over here we have our event log, so that'll just keep us updated with all the things going on in the town that we might not be able to exactly see. Alright, so getting started. Let's throw a few of these guys on Builder. Yeah, let's do that. And then let's go over here. Pardon me while I remember where everything is. So we have a pretty good amount of wood, but we're probably going to need more stone. So let's just grab all of the stone and iron ore in the surrounding area. We'll start right here. We'll grab all of this. I like to grab like little chunks so that looks a little bit more natural when you're looking around. So we'll grab this, we'll grab this stuff, we'll grab anything that's like down and around here. Okay, so that'll send the laborers to do that. So laborers, what they do, they just pick up like stone and wood, any like little tasks. They also move around resources if you need that to be done. Alright, so we have 16 citizens. So we're going to grab our builders and we're going to get them to work building some houses now. What we could do is start off doing stone houses, but I like to have a little bit of progression. So we're just going to start out doing the regular wooden houses, which I think look a little bit nicer than some of the lower level houses included in Colonial Charter. Like we have this tiny shack and log cabin. They look not as good. They don't fit in quite as well as the base game houses, in my opinion. So we're just gonna do some of these guys. I'm gonna leave it pretty random. I don't think we really need to decide. Let's grab our camera up so we can get a little bit more of an architect's view. Alrighty, so we're gonna leave space for I think 2 wide roads for our main roads. Now, fair warning to you guys. I know a lot of people on YouTube kind of play this game very grid style for maximum efficiency. That is not something that I'm going to be doing. I like to make games like this pretty, so we're going to be working with some more as natural shapes as we can, being that this is a grid-based game. So we're going to leave some space here and there for trees and things like that. In little roads and paths, especially in the suburby areas. So that might not satisfy your OCD as much as, you know, some other gameplay, but you know, you can go buy this game yourself and do all the satisfying layouts that you want to do. So yes, moving on. We're gonna chuck a couple more houses down That'll be a nice little side road, yeah? We'll do that. I think 5 should be good enough to start. And actually, I did a start where I have some animals because this game is... I mean, a lot of people think the challenge is right at the beginning, which it is. So I'm not too concerned with that. So we're going to go ahead and throw our pasture down. Just a quick little thing. And actually, no, we're going to do a... We're going to do a bear pasture? No, that's just without the fences. We're going to do... Where is it? Transparent field. That's what we want, because usually the pastures put like a gross little ground texture down, and I'm not a big fan of that. So we're going to ditch that. And instead we're going to do a transparent field. Standard pasture. Yeah, so this is the one with fences, but transparent, all that does is get rid of that that gross ground texture that we don't like. Alrighty, so our builders, we can go ahead and I think let it play through, so everyone's gonna get their jobs and start doing their thing. I'm gonna chuck one more person on builder, and then we're just gonna throw some dirt roads down. Just we're not gonna fill out the 2x2s quite yet, because one thing that the never got fixed in this game was that builders tend to focus on roads first for some reason, even when you increase priority of buildings. See, they're all going to go right to the roads, so you want to be careful when you place your roads and when you're doing mass expansion, because very easily the builders will just go into the roads instead. And actually the laborers, farmers rather, do a similar thing. Farmers, like, close to the ends and the beginnings of seasons, I've noticed they tend to go collect things if you have things marked to be collected rather than wrap up or begin their farming. So you have to be really careful, not, you know, if your food is a necessity at that point, you have to be careful not to let there be things like with clear marks on them. Otherwise your farmers will be out doing that and pissing away time rather than doing the farming that they need to be doing. So yes, these should be enough houses. So what I'm going to also throw down right now is we're going to chuck a blacksmith, if I can find it. Boom, boom. There it is, blacksmith. So we're just going to do the regular blacksmith. Get that down. Let's do a little bit more planning here so things can be a little bit nicer looking. So I think we're going to expand our industry down here and over this way, because this is where the hill is. But I think I want our hill, like, ores and that line, which includes blacksmith. I think I want it over this way more. So we're gonna have to do a weird little jig jog, but I promise it'll look better as we go on. So I think we're gonna have some dock buildings, try and squeeze it on this curve here, so leave a little bit of room, maybe about to here. That road might go around here, so we're gonna chuck the blacksmith. Maybe we can save one of these trees. Nah, doesn't look likely. Okay, so we're gonna chuck the blacksmith right. We're gonna chuck him right here. And I think we have enough time to throw a road down. Right? So the pasture's getting work done. Good. We're gonna need a farm right quick too, because it's already mid-spring. So it looks like there's not too many hills over this way. So what we're gonna do is put our farms this way. Nice and easy, nice and simple. I don't think we're gonna cross this main road or this main road. Reserve of firewood is low. Gotcha. So we're gonna let this go out. Excuse me. We're gonna let this go out like 1 or 2 houses maybe, and then we're just gonna start with this from yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna give one more thing of room for a road, maybe another for a road, and then boom, farm right there. So I like to do my farms 15 by 15 with 2 laborers each. It's not the most efficient thing for like speed running and mass expansion, but it's a nice safe thing for our goal, which is to make a really nice, pretty looking, natural looking town. So yes, that's going to get thrown down. Our reserve of logs is low, so we're going to go ahead and actually cancel the removal of all the stone, because we have plenty. We're going to cancel that. We don't need all that. And instead, we're going to go for some wood. I think, yes, we ought to start clearing wood in this direction, because this is where we're going to be building our farms. So anywhere where that farm isn't already placed, they're going to start doing that, which is right there. So yes, they're going to start going for all this wood. Don't need this many builders anymore, which is good. They can get right to that. We will need pasture, so we started out with pigs, which is good. I have a feeling that they obviously do like pork and then probably leather. So we have that going. Good. They're clearing down the trees. So let's see what else we can get going here. So we're low on firewood, our event log said. So let's try and find our fuel production. Do we just want a regular woodcutter, or do we want a sawmill? Because in CC, the Colonial Charter expansion, the sawmill actually can make firewood, as it says there, or it can make lumber. So I think we're gonna do, yes, water wheel sawmill, water wheel rather. Let's chuck this baby somewhere where it makes sense. So let's do, sound good? Maybe. So I might flatten that one piece of land. So this is kind of basics. I have to put like my finger on the screen to mark that spot, so I can remember the grid. We're gonna do flatten terrain. This is like a destructive thing, so you have to be careful. You have to flatten the terrain, and then is it that? Yes, remove structures. So now I still have my finger on the screen. We're gonna go back in. We're gonna grab our water wheel sawmill, and now it should fit there. And that looks super nice because the water's going right into the wheel right there. So that'll be done eventually. I'm gonna go ahead and pause that now since it's still late spring. We still have time to not have firewood. Nobody's gonna die. Like, there might be that icon over the house, but nobody's gonna freeze to death unless it's winter, I'm pretty sure. So we ought to be fine with that. We have enough builders right now, so let's go ahead and have them chuck down some more roads. Although they're all gonna go to the roads, sadly, because they're dumb. But that's okay, because we got time. So let's chuck our main roads down. Looking good. So yes, so I'm thinking industry, like I said, it's going to be up this way as far as like the ore-based like mining industry is concerned. And then we're going to keep water-based industry down here, maybe some trading posts on this cove. So yes, water-based industry, and then maybe like the weavers and things like that along here. And then let's keep food industry kind of along these two main roads, along with our storage. So because I left room for the houses right here, we're going to have room for barns too, so that's good. Yes, okay, so they're working on that farm right now. Don't have any other professions built yet. They're working on that blacksmith. What do we need? What do we need? We need iron ore. We don't have any iron ore, so let's get people to grab some more iron ore. Let's speed it up a little bit too. I don't think we need to be going so slow right now. Excuse me. So let's see, we got any iron ore around here? There's a little bit up here. We'll be needing that for blacksmith. Man, there's not any like anywhere. That's rough. Alright, well we're gonna have to find that. Excuse me. So, I mean, that's really the only thing holding us back right now. So, we need to get this blacksmith down pretty quick. Because when you run out of tools, things tend to fall apart. So we have some excess iron left over, as you can see up here. So we're gonna, as soon as we get that blacksmith up, we're gonna immediately task him to making the higher class iron tools, and then when we run out of iron, we'll start making the rough iron tools for a little bit until we get our mines up. So while they're out there collecting all of that iron, that sweet, sweet iron, actually let's see, do we have this marked to collect? No, we don't. Okay, good. Alright, so as they're doing that, let's head up here and plan out where our mines are going to be. So we're going to pause these right after we place them. But it'll be a helpful idea later on to just get these planned out right now. It'll help us with our future expansion and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and plop these right now. Doesn't look like I'll be able to do one on the end. Nope, not likely. Unlucky. Unlucky, that would have looked nice. I wish these were a little bit more flexible, but c'est la vie. So we're going to put one there and pause it. Boom. And then let's see if we can plop another one in around these parts. Damn, not quite. I might be able to flatten those for efficiency's sake. I might do that. I might do. So that's just too hilly right there, right? Let's save just in case. Let's pause and save. Just to be sure. Sorry to cut out the music like that. Boom. I'm gonna do a new save. Saving. Okay. So now we can actually do that in case I screw this up. So the game's still paused, right? Yes, okay. Let's try to mine again. Boom, mine. Yes, perfect. So we might, yeah, we're just gonna do that, actually, because that'll align perfectly. That'll be nice. So fingers on the screen, pro strats. Epic pro strats. Boom, flatten terrain. I'm gonna drag it through here. Please don't be wrong. I'm begging you. Oh, shit. How far does that go? Is that all of them? That's all of them. Yeah, okay. Oh, that took it out all in one like it's one structure. Okay. Cool. So boom, mine, boom. I hope that worked. Yes, it did. We're geniuses. We're smart as hell. I think that'll be enough for now. We can just use those two. Looks like we'll have to do the same thing over here. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. We can't even build these yet because we don't have the lumber for them. So I'm not all too concerned about that. We'll get lumber in a little bit here. So, should we plan out a quarry right now? That might be something to look at. I think we'll not do regular quarry because they're just kind of big old square holes in the ground. And they're kind of ugly for that reason. So I usually tend to do these stone and salt mines because you can mine either, obviously, stone or salt from them. And we'll place them right in front of here once these are built. We don't have any real need to do that right now. There's plenty of natural stone to collect. Alright, so let's hop back into this. And we're going to be too late for farming, so that sucks. So that means we're going to have to divert some of our time to putting a fishing, or no, gathering rather, is more important. Forgot about this. Gatherer's hut is like stupid powerful. So we're gonna do, let's plop him right down the road. Why not? I'm not too concerned. He's still gonna gather a crap ton of supplies, even if he's a quarter of his stuff isn't in there. We'll be fine. So let's go ahead and plop him up yonder. There we go. Boom, gatherer's hut. I don't think we really need to do the hunting cabin. We should be fine. But let's do fishing dock just to be safe. Again, I'm no pro, and you might be yelling at me in the comments if you know about this game. I don't know like the specific efficiencies of everything. I just know generally what they're good at. So, you know, if I'm not doing it your way, fucking boo-hoo, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so we're going to plop a fishing dock here. Can we do one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we do one right there? Nice. I'm going to do 2 fishing docks. Boom, boom. We don't really need the second one right yet, so that's okay. We were never going to get... Oh, wait, no. Have we gotten any of that iron ore yet? What is going on, man? So we're just going to delete that for now. Apologies for the deletion. Oh, good, our farm's ready. Nice, boom. Oh, we have wheat. That's a rough one. That's okay. Hey, that just opens up another tree of production for us, right? So that might not be something that they'll enjoy eating straight wheat off the stem, but you know what? It's gonna be good for bread and stuff like that later on. So they can learn to deal. They can learn to deal with it. I don't give a care. I'm a freaking badass. We're gonna do this since it aligns with the barn. Okay. Yes. Oh, it's near capacity. Okay, we gotta grab one of our other menus. Boom. This is our limits menu. We're just gonna bump this up because we don't care how many logs that we have. We could have 1 million logs and be perfectly fine. And we're not gonna type like that again. We're just gonna boom. 10,000. Yes. We're gonna do only 1,000 stone. We're gonna do I think 500 iron will be plenty once we get the things going. We'll do 500 fuel. We'll do 1,000 minerals. Pardon if you hear my cat in the background. He just decided to wake up. Industrial, we're gonna chuck that to, yeah, that'll be good. Tools, 250. Food, like infinite. keep making food forever. Health, that's like herbs and stuff. We'll get an herbalist later. Clothes, we're gonna do 150 once we get there. Alright, that's good for now. So we're all set with those. Shouldn't be too near capacity anymore. So we need some fishermen. Boom, boom. A couple fishermen. They're working on the gatherer's hut. Good. They took down the blacksmith. Good. So we're going to go ahead and throw that back up again. The only reason I did that was because I want to maintain that too wide road. Nice and pretty, like, you know what I mean? Good stuff. Okay, so we're going to plop him here now. Okay, nice. Everybody has a home. How full are these? Pretty full. Let's throw a couple more down. Let's get some explosive expansion in. I think we'll be fine with maybe 1 or 2 more. It's not going to hurt anybody, I don't think. Firewood. Oh! We are going to start needing firewood. We got to up the priority on that one right there. And this is why we keep the event log up, because I'm too dumb to keep track of how much wood we have. We're going to space that right out, so keep some trees, keep it green. Super important to making this game not all drab looking. Because as you can imagine, if these houses were just repeated and repeated and repeated, everything starts to kind of look real neutral and boring and blah. So we want to avoid that, I think, is a safe thing to say. So I'm going to plop this guy here, and then I think we're going to plop this guy right next to him. But we're going to face him like, I don't know, like that. Sure. We're going to pause it, because we don't need him yet. Only 2. Let's put some more builders on. Our wood seems to be good. Of course, that didn't have any yield, so you know what? I'm just going to take off the farmers for now. We don't need them. Make them gatherers. Yay! And we're going to put a shit ton of those on, since they might be OP, but shh, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody we're abusing the gatherer's hut for the first little while. They'll get angry at us for not being cool about it. But we don't care. We're just trying to live. We're just trying to live our lives. You dang it. And we're gonna live our lives, whether they want us to or not. And we're gonna live our lives with gathering huts, and it's gonna be epic. We're gonna have a shit ton of berries, and it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be real epic. Late autumn, early snow. I guess it's a good thing we didn't farm anyways, because it would have just been kind of killed like right away. So we're gonna take a builder off and put him on the gatherer's hut, so we make sure we have plenty of food through the winter, because damn, we are low. What do we need most right now? We kind of don't need those. Let's make sure they're working on this the most, because we need firewood. Now it's starting to matter that we're getting cold. Are we low on stone? Yes, we are. Is this all, like... Oh! That explains a lot. Okay, pause that shit. We don't need that right now. What we need is lots and lots of stone. Get all this. We won't be needing this. Here. It's not like trees. Trees are nice. Rocks are kind of just there. So now it's good that we have this road up here to the gatherer's hut, because now we have this iron up here. So we can yoink that and get that blacksmith popping as soon as we can. And honestly, we might as well just let them finish that, I guess. But we need to make sure that this is the highest priority, because we need firewood real hard right now. Real hard. Because we don't have any other fuel for these guys. Unless it's like all in their... It's probably all in their houses. Let's see. They got plenty of firewood. Everyone else is just hoarding this shit. Oh no, they don't have plenty. It's just that one house. That one house with all 80 firewood. You dickheads. All they have is potatoes. What the hell is wrong with you? Why can't we plant them potatoes? That always pissed me off. I think that's from the gatherer's hut. Yes? No, it's just there. We came with potatoes, but not plantable potatoes. We're smart here in the town of Timberwood. We're very educated people. Speaking of education, we gotta get a schoolhouse real soon. Because we need to educate these peeps so they can be smart enough to get their job done real quick. Like, these guys are really gonna kill everybody off by stealing all the firewood. You have enough firewood for 3 winters, you assholes. Damn. Damn. That's unnecessary. indirectly killing my entire town. What are your names? Yeah, that's why your name's Rolandra. What the hell? Oop, she's my builder. Probably shouldn't, probably shouldn't mess with her too much. She'll go on strike. Winter can be boring, so we're just gonna speed things up a little bit. Late winter. I ought to put my farmers back on. Oh, we don't even need these builders anymore. Lovely. Lovely shit there, yeah? People moving into these? Yes. Nice. Let's get... Oh, we gotta realign our peeps right now. Okay. Blacksmith. Let's make legit tools until we run out of legit iron. You... grab us some firewood, and we're gonna lower this limit so he doesn't just fucking use up all of our wood. We only have 300. So... Alright, so now it's late winter. Let's try to throw down... What is he still building? Oh, there's that other house over there. We don't need that right now. Hold the phone. We need another crop field pretty badly. So we're gonna go ahead and do... Boom, 15 by 15. Please get to work on that. Both of you. Thank you. Thank you. All three of you, actually. Let's get on that before spring rolls around. Or as soon as we can. How do we do on food? We did okay. There's a lot of shit there. I don't know if they're going to be able to get rid of all that in time. I sure hope so. Because this one little wheat field isn't going to be too hot considering we can't turn the wheat into anything right now. I guess we should look into that, huh? Okay. So first we need a windmill to turn wheat. Oh, okay, so if we make a windmill, we pretty much have to make a bakery, because they can't eat the flour. Makes sense. We need lumber for that anyway, so we're not really in that position. Looks like they're just going to be eating wheat for a while. Yes, the reserve of iron is low, I know that. It's okay. We might do a smokehouse. Just because we have these pigs. We should make a bigger pig pasture too. Let's do that next. Standard pasture. No, not standard pasture. We want standard pasture, but invisible. Good shit. We're gonna do another... Actually, we're gonna do whatever this is. Oh, right. Oh, I can't do it the nice way. Damn, but that's okay. These work a little bit better this way, so we'll do 15 by 15. That should be enough for now, right? You'd think so. This still isn't done. That's not going to gather anything. Really? You guys had like 4 pieces of stone? 4, 5, 6 like 2-ton pieces of stone? You couldn't move those, idiots? I can move those in my sleep. Damn. This is why we need a schoolhouse. SMH my head. We can go ahead and start this, I guess. That field's not going to get finished, that's for damn sure. And we need more peeps right now anyways. Oh, they're all babies. Well, they're probably too old to be students, though. I can't really tell. Whatever. I don't think anyone's going to die, so we can run without a laborer right now. Should be okay. How's food? Food's good. Food's doing real good. Is it from you, probably? Yeah. Yeah, it is. How's fish? Fish is doing okay. It's just not quite as efficient. Granted, there's 2 less workers there, but not the same. These guys aren't going to plant anything, are they? They're not going to bother? No. That's okay. That's okay. I don't want you anyways. I need you building, probably. So how's our firewood look? 83. Not bad, you know? Not bad. Can we handle another house right now? We might do. We might be able to. I think 16-year-old, there's a 10-year-old in that one. I think they marry at like freaking 13 years old. Yeah, let's go ahead and just pull the trigger. Just for shits and giggles. We got another laborer, so we might as well. What else are they building? Oh, yeah. So we're not going to actually need an extra person. We're just going to move these guys over here once that happens. All out of iron. Good. Let's go to rough tools. Okay. So we're looking good right now. Oh, yeah. I think we start with tree seeds, too, if I'm not mistaken. So why don't we do in orchard yonder 15 by 15. Give our builders something to do. So I think we need 2 of these guys for just a second. We're just gonna... What? Oh yeah, pigs. Empty. Put these babies over there. You weren't even in there. They weren't even all inside. Was there just too many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's just straight up... Okay. Usually they kill them off when there's too many, but he just kind of let them escape, so that's cool. But he was like, where's all my damn ass baby pigs going, bro? Amateurs. Schoolhouse, man. We need that. Okay, let's see if we can put it down so I can stop bitching about it. 1-room schoolhouse, is that what I want? I don't know. Can this look different? Wow, it can have a fence. Wow. That's real pretty. This one, this is from the base set, I think. Do we just want this one? How many do they fit? Probably the same. Oh, that has lumber. Okay, I see which one we're doing then. We're too poor to have all that right now. Do we want them here? Or do we want it probably in the middle of the suburbs? Would be smart. The burbs. Yeah, let's do it. I'll stand right here. You know what? Let's do it right here. That'll be pretty. A bunch of trees around the edges. Let's make sure I'm not being stupid. Right. Right. Shit. Boom. Okay, there. Wow, that took so much effort. Okay. So we're looking good. We're gonna have an orchard by the time spring comes around. We even have an extra worker. Or builder, rather. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. This is empty. We're gonna demolish you. Goodbye. Oh, okay, so you work on that. Yes? Good. Good. There's like nothing there, so shouldn't be any issue. So, when we do get the schoolhouse up, that's when we're gonna start having one labor floating all the time. Because if the teacher dies and there's nobody to replace the teacher, all of those kids get let out. And now I don't know whether they keep whatever education they got or what. All I know is that they're not fully educated and they're not in the school anymore, and I don't think they can go back into the school. So yeah, you're kind of SOL if that happens, because then you just have a whole generation of uneducated children, which is bummy. It's kind of bummy, not gonna lie. So let's realign our stuff here. What do we got? We got peaches. Nice. Pretty good. So we're maxed out right now. Let's hope these babies grow up pretty soon. So the tit for tat, the trade, when you don't have a schoolhouse, is those children that are post, like, going to school age will become workers sooner than children who went to school and then they have to stay in school and then they get out later. So it's a little bit of a trade in the early game, but obviously once you get it so all of your children are always in school, it doesn't make that much of a difference because you're going to be rotating right through. Shit, we need an extra... Oh, no, we don't. Okay, so we have one builder right now, and that guy's just going to plop some roads. And at this point, we're just going to wait for our population to grow. That's pretty much all we're doing at this point. So, nice, simple, you can watch, just listen. Maybe I'll even... like, not be lazy enough and I'll put a little time lapse in. I don't know. Maybe I want to hear myself talk. You got a problem with that? You're watching a video. I don't care. No, I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm thinking about doing some time lapses for Minecraft videos too. But what's holding me up on those right now, specifically the city updates of Urstelos, my town, what's holding me up is just, you know, I've had school and stuff like that, and these playthroughs are a lot easier to record and easier for me to edit because I have some experience, so it doesn't take me forever. But they're still a little bit easier for me to edit. So yeah, I mean, those videos I've been held up because I haven't gotten a lot of work done. Like, I've done a lot of work, but in different places, you know what I mean? Like, That's not to say I'm starting things and not finishing them per se. Like, I'm not doing that on purpose. I don't have that bad of a habit with that anymore. But I've just been doing little things everywhere. Like, I finished a portion of the city wall. I think I've done a new gatehouse since the last tour video, and it's diagonal, it's gnarly. It's pretty good looking. It's as good as a diagonal can look in default. It's pretty good. You can tell that it's a diagonal version of the main gatehouse, so that's what's important. So I did one of those. I planned out the castles more thoroughly. I say plural because, you know, one's a new one and then one's like the old keep. Planned them out a little bit more thoroughly. I planned out where walls go all the way around the city. And I've almost finished another whole street. That's my main thing that I'm wrapping up right now. I want to get that done before I show you guys an update, because I don't want to do an update video. I don't want to be one of those people who like doesn't update every damn week or like every 2 weeks and there's barely anything getting done. You know, I'd rather wait a long time in between and have substantially finished things to show you guys, rather than like being that guy who just goes update number fucking like 67 and it's just like a house a week. Like, that's not cool. Also, my build style doesn't really work with that because I like to build in chunks of houses and then finish the chunks of houses. Even though maybe that's slower in the long run, that's easier for me. Because my houses have so many layers of detailing that I need to go back and do over. It's not like the owner's EB where they, you know, they just build like these simpler houses because they've been doing it for so long. Yeah, so that's what we're looking at there. A little bit longer. I think I'm going to wrap this episode up here, actually, with that little update. So next episode, what I think we're going to do, expand the houses a little bit more, a couple more farms, and then just expand our industry. And from there, oh, and get wood. Looks like we need wood pretty bad. So yes, that's the plan for next episode. I will see you guys then. Have a good day, and peace.